Hello students of class 10, good morning to you all. I hope you all are well today. Yesterday we have enjoyed the first chapter of Unit 1. Today we will have the second chapter of the same Unit 1, that is Dust of Snow. This is a poem. It is written by Robert Frost. When we speak about Robert Frost, he is a poet who loves the nature very dearly. The further explanation about him, we shall watch it in the video. Before we get into the central idea of the poem, let's recite the poem once. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rode. What a beautiful poem it is, but it has got a deep meaning. It expresses the significance of small things in one's life. Before we enter into the central theme, let us also have the rhyme scheme of the poem. We have already learned how to see the rhyme scheme of the poems, but still let's have little knowledge about it. Dear students, you see the word crow is being underlined here. That's the first word in the rhyme scheme. That is rhymed with the third line in the first stanza, that is snow. So these both words will be considered into a group. And you see the second line, me, the word is being underlined here. That is rhyming with the fourth line, the word tree. Therefore, these both join together and get the name in the rhyme scheme B. Since me is a new word, we give after A, B as the rhyme scheme. The same thing is followed in the second stanza also. Therefore, the entire poem has got the rhyme scheme A, B, A, B. I hope all of you understood about this rhyme scheme. Now let's get into the poetic devices that poet has used to make this poem very meaningful. The first thing he used is symbolism. Two things are symbolized here is hemlock tree and crow. We will have the explanation about this while we see the central idea of the poem. Now the second poetic device is irony, a contrast between reality and expectation between what is said and what is meant. Example you will see in the poem, rue is a plant used as medicine, poisonous hemlock and the medicinal rue. Now when we see the explanation that the poet gives to us in the first stanza is that he recounts a small incident that changes his mood. It seems very simple, but it has a great significance. The poet also tells us that he was very depressed and hopeless at that time. He was in a state of sorrow and was lost in his thoughts. We also have the same experiences in our life too. As the poet was standing under the hemlock tree, suddenly a crow that was sitting on the tree shook the tree and the fine particles of snow from the tree fell on the poet. What a cooling effect. What a soothing effect. The same experiences we have in our life too. With the same experience, let us move to the next four lines of the poem. Here, the poet explains his feeling here. When the soft and cold snow fell on the poet, it changed his mood, students, from the state of sadness to happiness. The same way, when we have little happiness, little help received from others, we also feel the same thing, isn't it? He started feeling peaceful and refreshed after falling the snow on him. This simple incident helped him enjoy the remaining part of the day. The same way, dear students, the little help, the little appreciation that we get in our life makes us to go for a long time in our daily life. He thus become happy as it saved his rest of the day from being wasted and held in regret. Let us see the global meaning of the poem. Generally, poets take the birds and trees which are known for their beauty and good qualities. We can see some other poets using peacock, parrot, cuckoo, myna, and the trees full of flowers, fruits, etc. Dear students, but here Robert Frost did not mention any of them here. He has taken a totally different approach. He chose a crow, which is not often used in poems. As all of us know that crow is black in color with a very harsh voice and is being believed to be a symbol of bad omen. Omen means the bad feelings. Thinking of crow brings very depressing and sorrowful pictures to our mind. When we think about crow, what does the poet say to us? We feel about the moments which we had depressing and sorrowful pictures. Now, when we look at the hemlock tree, it is a poisonous plant with small white flowers. The Robert Frost didn't choose to use an oak, maple or pine tree, which other poets takes into their poems. He chose the hemlock tree and left all the beautiful trees present in the world. Actually, he did so to present his mood and feelings. The crow and hemlock tree represent sorrow and depression felt by the poet in his materialistic world. Now, the dust of snow is the symbol of natural joy and energy. Therefore, students, let us conclude this lesson as we have understood the central idea of the poem by Robert Frost. Let us have the conclusion of this class by learning some tips for our life. See what I have written here. The little things in life can make huge changes in our future. It also reflects that hard times in the life will lead to the happier times if we can persist with it. So dear students, I have sent the PDF to you. Please make the note in English notebook and do the homework that follows. We will see you tomorrow again with another chapter. By then, goodbye.